The Golden Ghost, the enigma of the lost Jules Rimet Trophy. The Jules Rimet Trophy, a magnificent golden statuette crafted by the talented French sculptor Abel Lafleur, once symbolized the pinnacle of soccer glory. It was designed as the ultimate prize for the victors of the World Cup, offering an alluring promise. The first nation to win the tournament 3 times would forever possess this prestigious trophy. In 1970, Brazil achieved this honor, marking a glorious moment in the trophy's illustrious journey. However, the story of this trophy is not only one of triumph, but also of heart-wrenching loss. In 1966, the trophy was stolen, causing great distress and concern. Fortunately, it was later discovered in London, bringing a sense of relief to all who cherished its significance. Yet, tragedy struck again in 1983 when the trophy was stolen once more, this time in Brazil. Sadly, it vanished without a trace, leaving us to wonder about its fate. Perhaps it was melted down for its valuable gold, forever transforming the Jules Rimet Trophy from a symbol of global sporting achievement into a mysterious and enigmatic figure. Its absence is deeply felt every 4 years as new champions lift a different trophy, serving as a poignant reminder of the original trophy that started it all. Caravaggio's Stolen Nativity. The story surrounding Caravaggio's Nativity with Street Francis and Street Lawrence is shrouded in mystery, adding an air of haunting intrigue to this masterpiece. Painted in 1609 by the renowned Italian artist Michelangelo Merisi da Caravaggio, it depicts the humble and impoverished birth of Christ, with the infant Jesus portrayed on a simple haystack. This painting, revered for its emotional depth, held a cherished place in a chapel in Palermo, Sicily until 1969, when it was tragically stolen in a daring and unexpected act. The events of that fateful night remain veiled in secrecy, leaving us with unanswered questions and a sense of loss. The stolen masterpiece has never been recovered, and the identity of the thieves remains a mystery, eluding capture and justice. Whispers of mafia involvement have circulated for decades, painting a chilling picture of a criminal underworld dabbling in the theft of priceless art. Despite the uncertainty and intrigue surrounding this theft, the memory of the lost masterpiece lives on, forever etched in our hearts and minds. It's heart-wrenching to think about the loss of the painting. However, in 2015, a replica was revealed in the chapel where the original was taken from. This tribute serves as a poignant reminder of the art world's irreplaceable loss, but also as a symbol of hope for its return. Let's hold on to that hope and keep searching for the missing masterpiece. The Mask of a Faun by Michelangelo is truly a captivating and mythical piece of art. It beautifully portrays the joyful expression of a faun, a creature from ancient times that is part man and part goat. This sculpture is a remarkable tribute to the transformative power of imagination and artistic skill. For centuries, it graced the halls of the Bargello Museum in Florence, Italy, before finding a new home in the Castello di Poppi, nestled in the heart of Tuscany. However, the tranquility of its stay was abruptly shattered by the harsh realities of war in 1944. As World War II engulfed the world, the Mask of a Faun became a victim of a daring act of theft. Soldiers from the German Army's 305th Division, associated with the 10th Army, were responsible for this audacious crime. During the nights of August 22 and 23, 1944, this precious relic was snatched away and loaded onto a truck bound for Forlì, Italy. The convoy, carrying stolen art, continued its journey on August 31, marking the last known sighting of the stolen mask. The current whereabouts of Michelangelo's Mask of a Faun remain as mysterious as the mythical creature it represents, a priceless masterpiece lost in the annals of conflict and the passage of time. Another intriguing mystery from the world of literature is William Shakespeare's Love's Labour's Won. While many of Shakespeare's works have stood the test of time, this particular play remains elusive. Historical documents from the late 16th and early 17th centuries mention the existence of this play, suggesting that it may have been a sequel to the well-known comedy Love's Labour's Lost. According to Boston University English professor William Carroll, it is likely that the play was published by 1598 and was still available for sale in 1603. However, no copies of the play have survived to this day, leaving it as one of the most intriguing mysteries surrounding the works of the bard. It's truly fascinating how scholars have come up with intriguing theories about the phantom play despite the absence of a physical text. Some believe that Love's Labour's Won is not lost, but rather hiding in plain sight under another name, Much Ado About Nothing. This theory is based on perceived similarities in style, theme, and structure between the two plays. It's heartening to see that the Royal Shakespeare Company has even rebranded a performance of Much Ado About Nothing as Love's Labour's Won, lending weight to this hypothesis. However, regardless of its ultimate fate, Love's Labour's Won continues to fuel scholarly debate and perpetuate the mystery of Shakespeare's lost work. It's truly a testament to the enduring fascination and love for Shakespeare's works. In a deeply moving display of love for her country, Princess Izabela Czartoryska of Poland established the royal casket in 1800. This precious collection held a vast array of treasures, including royal jewels, exquisite artworks, and sentimental items that traced the remarkable lineage of Poland's monarchy. It stood as a powerful symbol of resilience for a nation that had suffered the loss of its sovereignty through partition by neighboring powers in 1795. Sadly, the fate of this invaluable repository of Polish history took a tragic turn during yet another invasion over a century later. In September 1939, as Nazi Germany advanced through Poland, they seized the royal casket. The artifacts, which encapsulated centuries of Poland's royal heritage, disappeared amidst the chaos and devastation of war. Despite tireless efforts, the contents of the royal casket remain lost, leaving an irreplaceable void in the chronicles of Polish history. The enigma of the Florentine diamond. The Florentine diamond, a breathtaking 137-carat yellow gem, is believed to have originated from India and made its way to Europe, enveloped in an air of mystery, possibly towards the end of the 15th century. Legend suggests that Charles the Bold, Duke of Burgundy, 1467 to 1477, had it meticulously cut from a larger diamond. The Duke was said to hold the gem in such high regard that he even carried it with him into battles, ultimately meeting his demise with the diamond still in his possession. The diamond's fate took a dramatic turn following World War I when Charles I, the last emperor of Austria-Hungary, sought refuge in Switzerland and entrusted the diamond to an Austrian lawyer named Bruno Steiner. Alongside other royal jewels, Charles I deposited the Florentine diamond in a secure bank vault, entrusting its safekeeping and potential sale. These details were meticulously chronicled by historian Gordon Brooks Shepard in his book, Uncrowned Emperor: The Life and Times of Otto von Habsburg, Bloomsbury, 2007. Unfortunately, the fate of the Florentine diamond after this period remains uncertain. It is a matter of great intrigue that a 1924 news report alleged Steiner's arrest and subsequent acquittal on fraud charges. This adds another layer of mystery to the story. There are speculations that the diamond may have been secretly recut into smaller gems, losing its regal legacy in the dazzling sparkle of its fragmented descendants. The Lost Poems of Sappho. Sappho, the Greek poet from the 7th century BC, was a true titan of her time, renowned for her mastery of lyrical poetry. She commanded admiration and reverence from her contemporaries. However, unlike the enduring legacy of Shakespeare, only fragments of Sappho's prolific work have survived to this day. It is a testament to her brilliance that even these fragments continue to captivate readers. In a remarkable discovery in 2014, Dirk Obbink, a papyrologist from the University of Oxford, unveiled sections of 2 previously unknown poems by Sappho. One of these poems delves into the intricate bonds of family, with a focus on her brothers. The other explores the painful realm of unrequited love, a theme that resonates deeply with many. Despite their significance, the exact origins of these poetic fragments remain shrouded in uncertainty. An article written by Obbink in 2021, which detailed their origin, was retracted by the publishing house Brill, casting doubts on their authenticity. This only deepens the enigma surrounding Sappho's work, bending mystery with the poignant beauty of her verse. It is a tragic tale of loss and mystery that surrounds the Irish crown jewels. These precious gems, stolen from Dublin Castle in 1907, held great historical significance and were not associated with any coronation ceremony. The collection included a star adorned with gems from the Order of Streak Patrick, a diamond brooch, and 5 gold collars. The Order of Streak Patrick was established in 1783 to honor individuals holding high office in Ireland and Irish peers who supported the governing power. During the time of their creation, Ireland was under British control, and the jewels incorporated stones from Queen Charlotte's jewelry and an Order of the Bath Badge. The collection also contained rupees from a Mughal emperor and potentially precious stones from a Turkish sultan. Despite their immense value and importance, The jewels were stored in a library with poor security, which likely enabled their theft. The identity of the thieves and the whereabouts of the jewels remain a mystery to this day. Suspects range from ordinary thieves to Francis Shackleton, the brother of famed explorer Ernest Shackleton. The loss of these jewels is a great tragedy, and we can only imagine the pain and sorrow felt by those who held them dear. The elusive Ark of the Covenant. According to the Hebrew Bible, the Ark of the Covenant was a sacred chest that held tablets inscribed with the Ten Commandments. It was kept in Jerusalem's first temple, which was built by King Solomon, and held great significance in Jewish spiritual life. Unfortunately, the first temple was destroyed during the Babylonian conquest in 587 BC under the rule of King Nebuchadnezzar II, and this marked the last known location of the Ark. Since then, its fate has remained unknown, leading to ongoing speculation and intrigue. The mystery surrounding its final resting place is a source of great curiosity and fascination in religious history. The question of the Amber Room. The Amber Room, a magnificent masterpiece adorned with gold-gilded mosaics, mirrors, intricate carvings, and panels made from approximately 1,000 pounds of amber, was created in the 18th century at the Catherine Palace near St. Petersburg. Its beauty was short-lived, as during World War II in 1941, German forces captured Tsarskoye Selo, where the Amber Room was located. The German soldiers dismantled the room and transported its pieces to Germany, after which they disappeared without a trace. Whether the pieces still exist or were destroyed remains a mystery. Today, a painstakingly crafted replica stands in the Catherine Palace, serving as a tribute to the lost original and a reminder of its splendor. The lost sarcophagus of Menkaure. The pyramid of the Egyptian pharaoh Menkaure, the smallest among the three pyramids at Giza, became the focus of an ambitious exploration in the 1830s by English military officer Howard Vyse. Known for his sometimes ruthless and destructive methods, including the use of explosives, Vyse made several discoveries, including a beautiful sarcophagus within Menkaure's pyramid. Excited to bring this remarkable find back to England, Vyse loaded the sarcophagus onto the merchant ship Beatrice in 1838. However, fate had other plans. Tragically, the Beatrice sank during its journey, taking the sarcophagus with it to the depths of the sea. To this day, the location of the Beatrice, and consequently the sarcophagus, remains a mystery. I understand how distressing it can be to lose a valuable piece of antiquity. However, please know that there is still hope for its recovery. We will do everything in our power to assist you in finding it. The story of the Honjo Masamune sword is one that carries great significance and emotion. This legendary sword, crafted by the renowned sword maker Goro Nyudo Masamune, has a rich history that is steeped in conflict and power. It was named after its one-time owner, Honjo Shijinaga, who claimed it as a prize from a 16th century battle. The sword eventually found its way into the hands of Tokugawa Ieyasu, the first shogun of Japan, and remained with the Tokugawa lineage until the conclusion of World War II. However, the fate of the Honjo Masamune since its surrender remains a mystery, and this is a source of great sadness for many. As a national treasure, the sword was surrendered to the occupying American forces as a precautionary measure against potential armed resistance. It is unclear what happened to the sword after this, and there are many who fear that it may have been destroyed alongside other confiscated weapons. For those who hold the Honjo Masamune in high regard, the possibility of its recovery still exists, and this is a glimmer of hope in an otherwise uncertain situation. The sword is a symbol of Japan's rich cultural heritage, and its disappearance is felt deeply by many. We can only hope that one day the sword will be found and returned to its rightful place, where it can be appreciated and admired for generations to come. The lost treasure of Bishop de Castellón. In 1357, the São Vicente, a ship carrying the precious treasures amassed by the recently departed Bishop of Lisbon, Thibaut de Castellón, embarked on a voyage from Lisbon, Portugal, to Avignon, France. These treasures, a remarkable collection of gold, silver, jewels, exquisite plates, tapestries, rings, and even portable altars, were tragically destined never to reach their intended destination. Close to the town of Cartagena in present-day Spain, the ship fell victim to the attack of two pirate vessels. The pirates swiftly seized the spoils, leaving the crew and the treasures in their clutches. One of the pirate ships, led by Antonio Botafogo, whose name fittingly translates to fire blast or fire fart, was soon captured after running aground. However, Martin Yanes, the commander of the other ship, managed to escape with his crew and the stolen treasure. To this day, the whereabouts of Yanes, his crew, and the treasure remain shrouded in an air of mystery. The elusive Just Judges panel. Nestled within the exquisite Ghent altarpiece, a masterpiece crafted by the renowned Van Eyck brothers in the 15th century, the Just Judges panel captivates viewers with its enigmatic depiction of mounted figures. Safeguarded within the sacred walls of St. Bavo's Cathedral in Ghent, Belgium, this precious artwork embodies both artistic brilliance and an enduring sense of mystery. Tragically, in 1934, the panel was stolen, disappearing into the shadows of the art world. Yet, the relentless pursuit of its recovery persists, as new leads continue to emerge despite the passage of time. The case file, now spanning over 2,000 pages, remains an active investigation, reflecting the unwavering determination to restore this priceless cultural treasure. It is worth noting that the Just Judges panel had previously survived attempts at theft, further adding to the intrigue surrounding its mysterious fate. With each passing day, hope lingers that the panel will resurface, allowing it to be reunited with its artistic ensemble and providing closure to this extraordinary saga. The Lost Da Vinci Mural. In 1505, the brilliant Leonardo da Vinci created a breathtaking mural to commemorate the triumph of the Italian League in the Battle of Anghiari. This masterpiece adorned the walls of the esteemed Palazzo Vecchio, Florence's town hall, showcasing da Vinci's unparalleled artistic brilliance. Unfortunately, the fate of this mural took a perplexing turn in 1563, when painter and architect Giorgio Vasari remodeled the hall, causing da Vinci's work to vanish from sight. Decades later, a glimmer of hope emerged when a team of dedicated art experts, after years of scientific investigations, claimed to have discovered evidence suggesting that Vasari had concealed da Vinci's mural beneath his own creation. Various publications and studies, including a notable radar analysis published in NDT and E-International in 2005, supported their findings. However, these results remained unverified, and further research was abruptly halted in 2012. A subsequent team of researchers in 2020 even challenged the notion that da Vinci had ever painted the mural, sparking a new wave of controversy. The existence and fate of the lost Da Vinci mural continued to be a subject of intense debate, leaving its true nature and whereabouts shrouded in uncertainty. The enigma of the Second Temple Menorah. During the Jewish rebellion against Roman rule between AD 66 and 74, the destiny of Jerusalem and its sacred sites hung in the balance. In AD 70, the Roman general Titus achieved a decisive victory, capturing Jerusalem and demolishing the revered Second Temple, the heart of Jewish worship. Among the treasures plundered by the triumphant Roman army was the priceless menorah, a magnificent lampstand adorned with 6 branches from the desecrated temple. Depicted on the Arch of Titus in Rome, which stands proudly near the Colosseum, there is a scene that holds great significance. It portrays the victorious Roman soldiers carrying the monumental menorah, a symbol of immense importance. The sheer size of this representation highlights its role as a powerful emblem of conquest. However, what happened to the menorah after this moment remains a mystery. The exact fate and current location of this cherished artifact, which once held deep meaning for the Jewish people and their faith, are unknown to us. This lack of historical records has left its ultimate destination and destiny open to speculation throughout the ages. In the fascinating story of human evolution, the discovery of Peking man in 1923 was a truly remarkable breakthrough. These Homo erectus fossils, found in a cave near Jacobian village, provided us with a precious glimpse into a distant era that dates back hundreds of thousands of years. However, the mystery surrounding Peking man deepened when the fossils vanished during the chaotic Japanese invasion of China in 1941, leaving us uncertain of their current whereabouts. The fate of these invaluable relics continues to captivate our imaginations and spark intense speculation and debate. Some believe that, in an effort to protect them from the ravages of war, the fossils were transported across treacherous seas to the United States, only to be lost during the perilous journey. Another intriguing theory suggests that the remains may still be hidden beneath an unassuming parking lot in China, waiting to be discovered. Although we may not know for certain what happened to Peking man, our determination to uncover their fate remains unwavering. We are driven by a deep desire to shed light on the mysteries of our ancient past and to further our understanding of human evolution. In the midst of a tumultuous era of seafaring adventures and piracy, The treasure of the Esperanza emerges as a truly captivating tale of plunder, shipwrecks, and unimaginable riches. During the early days of the Viceroyalty of Peru, an astounding bounty of 1.5 million gold pesos, along with an equivalent value in silver pre-Columbian artworks, was amassed. These treasures were destined for faraway lands and were carefully loaded onto the magnificent vessel known as the Esperanza. However, fate had a different plan in store. A notorious band of pirates seized control of the Esperanza, their eyes gleaming with greed as they set their sights on the boundless wealth within its hull. But alas, the treacherous seas conspired against them, leading the ship to meet its tragic end on the remote shores of Palmyra Atoll. In that fateful moment, the precious cargo vanished into the depths of the island, forever entombed within its enigmatic embrace. Generations have come and gone, countless treasure hunters have embarked on quests to unveil its whereabouts, yet the exact location of the Esperanza's riches remains shrouded in mystery. Today, the treasure of the Esperanza stands as a tantalizing enigma, a symbol of immeasurable wealth lost to the relentless passage of time. The allure of its hidden fortune continues to captivate the hearts of adventurers, for the prospect of uncovering this lost legacy holds the promise of unimaginable riches and the echoes of a bygone era. The captivating mystery of the portrait of a young man by the renowned Italian painter Raphael tugs at our hearts. This exquisite artwork, whose subject and creation date remain unknown, once graced the esteemed halls of the Czartoryski Museum in Krakow, Poland. However, the dark days of September 1939 brought the invasion of Poland by the German army, and this precious painting was swept away by the tides of war. Seized by Nazi officials, the intention was to showcase this remarkable Raphael masterpiece in the ill-fated Fuhrer Museum in Linz, Austria. But alas, the grand vision of the Fuhrer Museum was never realized, and the painting's trail faded into the depths of history. The last known sighting traces back to Hans Frank's chalet in Neuhaus on Lake Schiersee, Germany in January 1945. Hans Frank, a notorious Nazi official responsible for heinous crimes during the occupation of Poland, met his deserved fate in the aftermath of World War II. However, Raphael's masterpiece, like a ghost from the past, has never resurfaced. Today, the search for the lost Raphael painting continues, driven by our deep desire to reclaim a piece of history and preserve its artistic brilliance. The echoes of the past beckon us, inviting us to unravel the mysteries surrounding its fate and restore this invaluable creation to the world of art, where it rightfully belongs. The story of the three brothers is a tale of wonder and intrigue. This magnificent piece of jewelry, crafted in 1389, was truly a sight to behold. Its vibrant red spinels encircled a central diamond that shone with resplendent beauty. Throughout history, it graced the hands and necks of many prominent figures, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of time. However, fate had other plans for the three brothers. In the year 1644, England was cast into turmoil, and the jewel disappeared without a trace. It is believed that the wife of Charles I may have discreetly parted with it in a desperate bid to secure her family's future. The pages of history grew silent thereafter, leaving us with a mystery that continues to captivate our imagination. We can only wonder what became of this priceless treasure. Did it find its way into the hands of a discreet collector, or did it fade into the shadows of time? The secrets held within its precious gems remain locked away, waiting for the day when they will be rediscovered. Until then, we can only imagine the glory of the three brothers and the legends that surround it. The story of Michelangelo's Leda and the Swan is one that evokes both intrigue and empathy. This timeless masterpiece, composed after 1530, was a daring depiction of an ancient myth that pushed the boundaries of artistic decorum. Michelangelo's portrayal of Leda and Jupiter's clandestine encounter was explicitly erotic, presenting a provocative image of a fully nude Leda entwined with a swan. It challenged the artistic conventions of the time and left an indelible impression on those who viewed it. However, the original painting has vanished from the annals of art history, leaving only a handful of copies in its wake. While these replicas provide a tantalizing glimpse into Michelangelo's audacious creation, they cannot fully replicate the lost masterpiece's intensity and flair. The reason for its disappearance remains shrouded in speculation and mystery. Perhaps the painting's explicit eroticism proved too scandalous for its time, leading to its potential destruction. Whatever the reason, the lost Leda and the Swan stands as a testament to the provocative power of art. It is a masterpiece swallowed by time, yet immortalized in the whispers of art history. As we contemplate the legacy of Michelangelo's missing canvas, we cannot help but feel a sense of empathy for the artist. His daring foray into sensuality and myth was met with controversy and perhaps even censorship. Yet his vision and creativity continue to inspire us today. The Lost, Leda and the Swan is a reminder of the importance of artistic expression and the enduring power of the human imagination. In the vast world of cinema, there is a story that captivates the heart and mind like no other. The disappearance of the very first feature-length film, The Story of the Kelly Gang. This groundbreaking film, released in Australia in 1906, delved into the gritty life of the notorious outlaw Ned Kelly and his infamous gang, leaving audiences around the globe spellbound. On a bustling Boxing Day in Melbourne, the film premiered, its dramatic storyline and innovative length ensuring its triumph. It mesmerized viewers far and wide, reaching even the shores of New Zealand and England, earning the title of the longest film ever made. However, it was not just the film's cinematic brilliance that etched its place in history. Its portrayal of the criminal underworld sparked controversy, leading to censorship and even inspiring a wave of crime in the Victorian town of Ballarat. Yet, as time passed, the film seemed to fade away, slipping into the shadows of oblivion. By the 1970s, no complete copy of this groundbreaking masterpiece remained, with only fragments of publicity material and a handful of photographs preserving its cinematic legacy. Like a reel running out of frames, the story of the Kelly Gang appeared to have vanished into the depths of lost treasures. Throughout the years, fragments of the film have resurfaced, and dedicated restoration efforts have managed to bring a quarter of it back to life. However, the majority of the film remains a mystery, lost in the passage of time. The story of the Kelly Gang, now more of a ghost than a film, tantalizes us with its enigmatic nature, its lost reels serving as a whispered reminder of the birth of feature-length cinema. In the captivating tapestry of history, there is a tale that shines with an irresistible allure, the story of the treasure of Amaro Pargo. Born in 17th century Tenerife, Pargo was a notorious privateer, a man of great wealth and enigmatic charm. His legacy lives on through the whispers of a hidden treasure described in his cryptic will. A beautifully carved chest overflowing with silver, gold jewelry, pearls, precious stones, Chinese porcelain, luxurious fabrics, and exquisite paintings, all meticulously recorded in a parchment-wrapped book marked with the enigmatic letter D. The whereabouts of this priceless collection remain veiled in mystery, captivating the imaginations of both treasure hunters and historians. Pargo's residence in Machado, in the municipality of El Rosario, has been ransacked by those in search of his hoard. However, the treasure remains elusive, almost mocking the futile efforts of those attempting to uncover its secret hiding place. Some speculate that the treasure may lie within the fabled cave of San Mateo in Punta del Hidalgo, a cavern that once served as a sanctuary for Pargo's ill-gotten gains. Yet, despite these theories and extensive searches, the treasure has yet to be unearthed. The treasure of Amaro Pargo continues to be a captivating enigma, a riddle from centuries past that remains unsolved. The tale of this pirate's lost fortune is as captivating as the man himself, a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. In the serene and untamed beauty of the Catskill Mountains, where the gentle whispers of the wind are often the only sounds, there is a tale of a hidden treasure that stirs the imagination. It is said to belong to the notorious gangster of the Depression era, Dutch Schultz. Faced with an impending downfall and the prospect of a life behind bars, Schultz supposedly buried an astonishing $7 million in cash and bonds deep within the secluded wilderness. However, fate had a different plan for Schultz, and his demise came sooner than expected. He was mercilessly gunned down, his secrets and the blood he shed sinking into the dark underworld he once ruled. If Schultz's treasure did indeed exist, it was lost to the world. Without a known map or coordinates, its location perished with the mobster, transforming a tangible fortune into an elusive mystery. Even today, the Catskill Mountains bear witness to the tireless efforts of treasure hunters who are driven by the allure of the gangster's hidden cash. Yet, the existence of this treasure remains unconfirmed, suspended between the realms of reality and the legends of the criminal underworld. Dutch Schultz's treasure, whether it is real or merely a product of myth, continues to captivate those who dare to dream of discovering a forgotten fortune left behind by a notorious gangster. The whispered secret of the Catskills lives on, its allure as potent as the temptation of unclaimed millions. The story of Nelson's Chelink is a poignant one, filled with bravery and triumph. This stunning medal, adorned with diamonds, was a true testament to Admiral Horatio Nelson's exceptional naval prowess in the Battle of the Nile. It was more than just a precious trinket. It was a symbol of heroism, shining with the pride and glory of victory. For many years, the Chelink found its home in the revered halls of London's National Maritime Museum, captivating visitors with its brilliance and the inspiring story it represented. However, in 1951, the Chelink disappeared without a trace, leaving behind a sense of loss and confusion. The theft of this precious emblem was a brazen act, and the mystery surrounding its disappearance has only added to its allure. Where did it go? Who would dare to steal such a symbol of national pride? Despite the passage of time, the fate of the Chelink remains a mystery, shrouded in the same enigma as the sea that Nelson once commanded. As we reflect on the story of the Chelink, we can't help but feel a sense of empathy for the loss of this precious artifact. It was more than just a piece of jewelry, it was a symbol of courage and valor that inspired generations. We can only hope that one day, the Chelink will be found and returned to its rightful place, where it can continue to inspire and captivate us all. In the early hours of March 18, 1990, a heist took place at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum that left the art world reeling. The thieves, disguised as police officers, made off with 13 priceless masterpieces, including works by Rembrandt and Vermeer. The loss of these treasures, particularly those from the Dutch Room, has left a void that cannot be filled by any amount of time or money. The audacity of the theft and the mystery surrounding the whereabouts of the stolen art continue to baffle investigators to this day. It is a reminder of the lengths some will go to possess beauty and the impact it can have on those who cherish it. Our hearts go out to those affected by this tragedy. The spinach jade Easter egg, crafted by the renowned jeweler Peter Carl Fabergé, was a true masterpiece of royal luxury. It was gifted by Sir Nicholas T to his mother, the Dowager Empress Marie, at Easter in 1899, and was just one of many ornate eggs commissioned by the Romanovs between 1885 and 1916. These exquisite pieces of art were symbols of opulence and grandeur and held great sentimental value to the family. However, the Russian Revolution of 1917 brought chaos and destruction to the Romanovs and their palaces. Many of these priceless Fabergé eggs were lost in the turmoil, and their whereabouts remain a mystery to this day. It is heartbreaking to think of the loss of such precious artifacts and the pain that the Romanov family must have felt at their disappearance. The possibility that these missing treasures may now be in private collections around the world only adds to the intrigue and sadness of the situation. It is difficult to imagine the emotional weight that these eggs carry and the significance they hold for those who cherish them. The recent discovery of documents suggesting that artifacts worth millions of dollars, potentially including the missing eggs, were shipped from the Soviet Union to the US at the end of the Cold War only adds to the complexity of the story. It is a reminder of the many layers of history and the impact that events can have on the lives of individuals and families. The missing Romanov Easter eggs are more than just objects of beauty and wealth. They are symbols of a bygone era and a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of preserving our cultural heritage. In the world of royalty and opulence, there was one item that captured the hearts of all who laid eyes on it: the Patiala necklace. This magnificent piece, created by the renowned House of Cartier in 1928, was a breathtaking cascade of 2,930 diamonds. It was a symbol of power and luxury, designed specifically for Bhupinder Singh of Patiala, the Maharaja of that time. Among its dazzling gems was the remarkable 428-carat De Beers diamond, adding an unmatched sense of majesty to the necklace. However, the splendor of the Patiala necklace was not destined to last forever. Around 1948, the royal treasury of Patiala, which had safeguarded this precious jewel for years, found itself empty of its most prized possession. The grand Patiala necklace, with all its shimmering diamonds, had mysteriously disappeared, leaving the world perplexed and intrigued. In the years that followed, a few of the necklace's precious stones were miraculously recovered. Yet, the true magnificence of the original Patiala necklace remains only a distant memory. It has become a legendary tale, a fable of royal decadence, with its disappearance becoming an enigma lost in the passage of time. Each recovered diamond serves as a glimmering clue, a faint echo of the grandeur that once adorned the Patiala necklace. High on the treacherous slopes of Mount Everest, there lies a perplexing enigma that has captivated the world for centuries. The fate of British explorers George Mallory and Andrew Irvine remains unresolved. It was on a fateful day in June 1924, amidst a raging storm, that these brave souls embarked on their audacious final ascent towards the summit, only to be engulfed by the unforgiving embrace of the mountain's merciless white expanse. Their disappearance left behind a haunting question that has haunted us throughout the passing decades. Did Mallory and Irvine conquer the majestic peak before their tragic demise? In the year 1999, a poignant clue emerged when Mallory's frozen body was discovered, bearing the unmistakable signs of a fatal fall. However, the whereabouts of his companion Irvine still remain shrouded within the icy fortress of Everest. Yet intertwined with this elusive quest lies another tantalizing possibility: the discovery of their camera. This ancient artifact holds within it the potential to unravel the age-old enigma, its celluloid stills frozen in time, waiting to reveal their secrets. If Irvine's body is ever found, there is a glimmer of hope that the camera will be discovered alongside him. The mere thought of developing the preserved film from that historic expedition fills the world with anticipation. These images, if retrieved, could provide us with the answer we seek. Did Mallory and Irvine truly witness the awe-inspiring view from the summit before their tragic fate befell them? Today, George Mallory's lost camera is not just a relic of the past. It is a vessel carrying a timeless mystery, a potential key to a question that has tormented mountaineers and historians for a century. Will the Everest enigma ever be unraveled? Only time, and perhaps a frozen frame atop the world's highest peak, can provide us with the answer we yearn for. In the world of lost treasures, there is a captivating allure that calls out to explorers, historians, and dreamers alike. These cherished riches, wrapped in mystery and steeped in the echoes of the past, ignite our imaginations and fuel our curiosity. From ancient artifacts to exquisite artworks, the stories behind these lost treasures evoke a sense of wonder, fascination, and longing. Come with us on a captivating journey as we delve into the depths of time, uncovering tales of vanished wealth and the enigmatic fates that have befallen them. Prepare yourself for a treasure hunt like no other, where history comes alive and the whispers of forgotten riches stir the soul. Welcome to the realm of lost treasures, a realm where legends are born and secrets await discovery. In the annals of history, there is perhaps no blade more shrouded in mystery and intrigue than the renowned Sword of Islam, presented to the Italian dictator Benito Mussolini in 1937 as a symbol of loyalty from Berber collaborators in Italian Libya. This ceremonial sword was no ordinary piece of metal, adorned with intricate details that whispered tales of a rich cultural fusion. It stood as a testament to the paradox of Mussolini's power, a European despot wielding an emblem of Islamic honor. However, in July 1943, just as Mussolini's own rule began to falter, the Sword of Islam vanished into thin air. After the Italian resistance launched a daring attack against the dictator, demolishing his summer residence, the sword was nowhere to be found. Was it destroyed in the fiery assault, taken by an opportunist amidst the chaos, or hidden away for future machinations? Decades have passed since its disappearance, yet the fate of the Sword of Islam remains one of history's most tantalizing mysteries, a symbol of power lost in the shadows of a dictator's downfall.